Welcome aboard. Watch your head. Have a seat. We are about to weigh anchor. I'm Captain Carney. I'll be your guide today. We just have time for a quick tour of the Lake Superior National Marine Conservation Area. It will take less than 10 minutes. Hold on. Here we go. Just outside the Marina Center is the largest freshwater conservation area in the world. Yes, in the world! It is part of the Parks Canada family, along with national parks and national historic sites. Today, we'll explore two of its environments, deep waters and shorelines. Whoa! Better watch where I'm going. Just about hit those spawning lake trout on the starboard side. Look out the right portals. The trout are spawning around the Red Rock Marina. The marina was built to shelter boats and provide fish habitat. Canadians can be proud of this marine conservation area. It goes all the way from Lake Superior's North Shore to the U.S. border. It covers about 10,000 square kilometers. For our American visitors, that's about 3,800 square miles. Most people don't get a chance to see all the amazing things in the Marina Conservation Area because they are hidden below the surface. Like that, straight ahead. It's a lake sturgeon. It's a big one too. Probably 1.5 meters long, maybe 125 years old. Sturgeon have been around since the dinosaurs. They were overfished in the early 1900s, so not many around anymore. Today, they are considered threatened, so you were lucky to see one. The conservation area helps protect them. Let's leave our sturgeon to her snails and see what else we can find. Look up. There is a big cruise ship heading for Red Rock. Nipigon Bay is pretty deep, so big boats are coming in with tourists now. Big bays like Nipigon are very productive. Great habitat for marine life. Look around. There's some walleye, northern pike, and whitefish. Those floating things are plankton, the first link in the food chain. Try a little fishing while you're here. There are 70 species of fish in the Marine Conservation Area. 75 years ago, if you looked up, you'd have seen nothing but logs. Huge booms of logs were floated down the river into the bay here, on their way to the paper mill. Tree bark would have been raining down on us, affecting the fish habitat. Now the fish habitat is coming back. Look at the size of that brook trout. Did you know the largest brook trout in the world was caught just up the Nipigon River? During the fall, these waters are full of salmon heading up the Nipigon River to spawn. Wow, an eagle just caught that salmon. It's not the only one fishing. Do you see those fishing lures? Let's sit here and see if the salmon take the bait. Oh, they got one. Salmon for lunch. We are headed down into the dark and quiet deep. It's a bit chilly down here. You'd never know if a storm was brewing above, like the gales of November. Do you know that song, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald? There is a line that goes, "The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy." There may be as many as 50 ships on the bottom of the conservation area. Some date back to the 1880s. We are hunting for the knee-bing that sank here in 1937. It's more than 30 meters deep, so keep an eye out for it. Don't worry about that creaking sound. The sub can take this depth. Anyone see it? Yes, there it is, straight ahead. The knee-bing was an old steamship, 64 meters long, built in 1892. Later it was refitted as a gravel barge. On September 24th, 1937, with a crew of 15 aboard, it was headed for Red Rock. A southeast gale was brewing. As the Knee came out of the shelter of an island, mountainous waves pounded its decks and in a flash sent it to the bottom. There wasn't even time to launch the lifeboats. 9 survived, 6 did not. 4 remain entombed in the ship. The Marine Conservation Area protects and preserves the ships that rest on the lake floor and those souls that are still there with them. Let's leave them in peace. Look port. See that lake trout? It's a big one. They like these cold, deep waters. Uh-oh, there's a sea lamprey. Disgusting things. It's trying to attach to that trout like a vampire. Sea lampreys are a non-native species. They invaded Lake Superior in the 1950s. Some say they caused a decline in commercial fishing, sucked the life out of it. Don't worry, folks, it can't break the glass. At least they haven't yet. So this fellow has some friends. Time to get rid of them with a little shock of electricity. Let's head back to Nipigon Bay and get out of these cold depths. Now you've seen the deep waters, let's explore the coastline on our way back. There's more than 2,000 kilometers of shoreline in the conservation area. The wetlands along the shore are teeming with life and fun to explore. The coastline is special for all kinds of reasons. Lots of wildlife in the wetlands and living along the shore. Some of the rock faces have pictographs or rock paintings from thousands of years ago. Here's a picture of one across the bay from Red Rock. These ancient drawings show us that the lake has been giving us life for a very long time. This Cuesta rock formation is Lagrange Island. Cuestas are some of the unusual geological formations in the conservation area. See how it has a tall cliff face rising out of the lake, and its back tapers down to the water behind, almost like some giant sea creature pushing its head above the water. You can get a good look at Lagrange Island from the marina. The Lake Superior coastline is some of the most amazing views in all of Canada. It inspired many of our great painters, like the Group of 7. All this is part of the Lake Superior National Marine Conservation Area. We have just had a peek under the surface. There is so much more to see. Take some time to explore on your own. Maybe walk along the shore or rent a boat. Now you can imagine a little of what is going on in the world hidden below the surface. Hold on tight while I dock the sub. Thanks for coming along. Watch your step astern on the way out.